Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to J.P.BBQ. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Today we are going to be making some honey garlic pork chops. You guys stay tuned. I'm going to show you how they come out. Check it out. Let's get started, guys. But before we do, I want to ask you to do me a favor. Right there in the corner, there's a little subscribe button. Do me a favor. Click on that button. And there's a bell right there down below also. And, click that bell also. That'll get you future notifications of upcoming videos. If you guys do that for me, I would really, really appreciate it. But let's get started. What we're going to do here, we got us 9 pork chops. Got to get them out of the wrapper. Get them seasoned up. And we're gonna make some honey garlic pork chops. And these are, ooh man, these are nice. Look how thick those are. Those are nice, thick pork chops. I like them. I'm gonna make them all. And we're gonna be using some salt, pepper, garlic, or better yet, what I have, put that over there. Wipe my hands. What I got is some of the J.P.A.P. Okay, so this is some of the best salt, pepper, garlic that you can find. We're gonna get this seasoned up. You just put salt, pepper, garlic. If you don't want to use some J.P.A.P, just get you a nice, good kosher salt. Coarse ground black pepper. And some granulated garlic. Make sure we get all the sides. Get some on that little fat. We're gonna get these seasoned up, and then we're gonna fire up this Camp Chef grill and grill these up in, my Matfer skillet. And what we're gonna do is gonna use some of the juices that come out of, sauteing or grilling these pork chops. We're gonna use it to make the sauce. And it's gonna come out fantastic. It's gonna come out delicious. Ooh, man, I just love the smell of this salt, pepper, garlic. And not too much, you just put as much as you want. Nice and seasoned, and we're gonna get this put over to the side and get this skillet fired up. So let's go ahead and put a little bit of olive oil in our skillet. And I got the nice big 15-inch Matfer baguette. And plenty big enough to do all of these pork chops. We're gonna let this oil get heated up, and then we're gonna start searing these pork chops. All right, here we go, pork chop number 1. Ooh-wee. I may not be able to get all 9 of them in there. We're gonna see, we're gonna find out. And maybe. Let's get these moved over a little bit like that. Get this one moved over there. There we go. There's all 9 of them. And what we're gonna do, these pork chops are roughly about a 1-inch thick pork chop. So we're gonna go about 4 minutes on each side. And then we're gonna sear the edges as well. Let's get these pork chops flipped over, guys. There we go. Ooh, yeah, look at that. Doesn't that look nice and pretty? That's what you want. Oh, yeah. Ooh. That center section getting a little hot. Get them flipped over quick. There we go. We're going to go another 4 or 5 minutes there. And then we're going to try to get all the sides and the edges and get that fat crispened up on it. And then we're going to do some magic. So let's get these bad boys flipped on their sides so we can hit that bacon or hit that fat, make it nice and crispy. We're not making bacon, we're making pork chops. There we go. Just like that. And we're gonna do that to all the sides. That way they get nice and seared. That is looking delicious. That is looking awesome. It's smelling fantastic. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. So let's go ahead and get these pork chops transferred over to another plate. They've reached an internal temperature of about 140. What you want to do is hit maybe 145, but I don't want to continue cooking them because the next thing we got to do is create that roux, that sauce that we're going to use to dress these pork chops all up. And you guys see all that burnt stuff down there in the bottom? That's what we're going to be using. We're going to be using that. Let me turn the heat down a little bit. Drop some butter. You know, everything goes good with butter. There's that. I'm gonna add some more butter. I add this whole stick of butter. Well, not a whole stick, maybe half a stick of butter. That's what I got. There we go. Get that nice and melted. And what we want to do is scrape up all of this stuff from the bottom. Once we got that nice and melted, just scrape it all off. Butter's melted. We're gonna add some garlic. Everything goes good with garlic. And what you want to do is turn that heat down at this point. So we're gonna just add a tablespoon of garlic. Nice helping of garlic right there. And continue the scraping. Ooh, yeah, you can smell it. Smells good. Get all those bits and pieces. And mind you, then that garlic is getting nice and toasty. Let's add the water to it, nice and slow. There we go. Get me some apple cider vinegar. And the last thing to go in, of course, is the honey. All right, there we go. So we're gonna let this thicken up. May want to raise the heat just a little bit. I may have lowered it just a little bit too much. And what we wanted to do is to thicken up some. There we go. And we're gonna let it thicken up. And we're gonna put these pork chops right back in there. Here's kind of what you're trying to achieve. Once you start seeing it boil like this, whoo, my glass is getting fogged up. You know, the liquid is starting to vaporize here, and the sauce is gonna start to thicken. You know, and then all that's left down below is that good flavor from them pork chops, that honey, that garlic. It's gonna be fantastic. We keep doing this and we're almost there, guys. We're almost there. That looks absolutely spectacular. It looks beautiful. So once this gets to this point, you can do a little taste test of the sauce and see how it's tasting. Maybe it needs a little bit more garlic, maybe it needs a little bit more honey. So I tasted it. To me, it was just fine. It was absolutely delicious. So we want to go ahead and start putting those pork chops back in there. And we're going to let them, I don't know, marinate, saute, you know, just finish cooking up in this wonderful sauce. You know, we'll get them back up there to that, you know, that 145 temperature. There we go. Get these bad boys. Woo, man. They're looking fantastic. And what you want to do here, you know, is just get that sauce, you know, onto your pork chops and just let them finish cooking here on out. You know, that sauce will continue to thicken up as long as there's being heat applied to it. Don't be scared to get them flipped over. And look at that garlic, the way it just attached itself, you know, to it. There's some good looking stuff right there. So the sauce is starting to thicken up here, and what I'm going to do is take some of these pieces of meat and just slice them up. That way the flavor of the honey gets all penetrated inside. I'm going to lower this heat, and this looks absolutely delicious. Look at that. You guys see that sauce? Wow, look at that. My goodness. Let me get the rest of these cut up and we're gonna do a little taste test. All right, so this meat is done, guys. It looks fantastic. Got it nice and cut up into nice little cubes. It's time to give it a little taste test. And the sauce will continue to thicken up in it. And all I did was just cut them up and put them back in the sauce themselves. Let's do a taste test. I'm gonna grab this piece right here. I'm gonna cut it up. Here we go, here we go. Get a little bit more sauce on it. Ooh, look at that. Look how good that looks. Looks fantastic, looks delicious. The honey gives it that nice caramelized glaze. My mouth is watering, I gotta do this. Here we go. Oh my God. Woo. The J.P.A.P on it, that extra garlic that we put on there, and all the stuff to make this sauce or roux, whatever you want to call it. I mean, it just came out good. The honey, I mean, very, very, very delicious honey garlic pork chops. Guys, I hope you guys like this video. Very simple meal to make. If you can, do me a favor right there in the corner, hit that subscribe button, give it a thumbs up, and feel free to share it with your friends. Also, if you haven't been to my website, I put a link to my website right there, and there'll be a link right here as well. And also down in the description, you guys go out to my website and check out the products that I have for sale. Those products help support or help support this channel that I love so much to cook. But besides that, guys, I appreciate every single one of you guys. I will talk to you guys later. You have a wonderful day. I love y'all. Bye.